These are the faces of Yemen's starving children. An aerial and naval blockade imposed by the Saudi coalition and the Houthi rebels slowing down the distribution of aid has meant that the hungry here have seen no relief. The city of Hodeidah is home to Yemen's busiest port. With all 5 cranes destroyed, food is trickling in. New cranes for the port have been blocked. Leading the government's campaign in Yemen is General Brigadier al-Asiri.
We want to know why cranes that could be providing life-saving aid, food and fuel for the Yemeni people have been sent back.
Because we don't want to continue to enhance the capabilities of the Houthis to generate money and to smuggle weapons. Help the
Even
Yemeni.
at the expense of starving the Yemeni people?
No. There is no starvation in Aden and in those area controlled by the government. You should have, and the other international community, interest to see this war end. If we continue to sustain the militias with food, fuel and money and weapon, they will not stop, they will not go to the table of negotiation.
The Saudi-led coalition has been accused by human rights groups of using cluster bombs in civilian areas. This violates international law. In 2010, the UK signed a treaty to stop the use of its cluster munitions, but some sold to Saudi Arabia before have been used in this war. Until recently, the Saudi government had repeatedly denied using cluster bombs at all.
I just want to know why it took so long to tell the truth about the use of cluster munitions in Yemen.
But let me tell something, because you use cluster ammunition as it is a chemical weapon. No, it isn't. It is a military capabilities used by all the air force in the world, manufactured by different countries. It doesn't mean that because UK decide to stop using or producing that all the countries in the world will stop it.
But it is banned to use cluster munitions in civilian areas, and
No.
it is banned to use cluster by international law.
No, this is
you are not allowed
this is
to
a
use
wrong
cluster
information.
munitions in civilian areas.
You are conveying wrong information.
So you're allowed to use cluster munitions in farms?
Excuse me?
In civilian farmland?
No.
Are you allowed to use cluster munitions in populated areas in the capital city?
No, listen to me. There is no military benefit to use it in the capital.
But you did use it.
No.
It was documented by Amnesty and Human Rights Watch.
No, this is not true.
Since the war in Yemen began, the UK has sold over £3 billion worth of arms to Saudi Arabia. Pressure on the British government is building, and human rights groups are calling for the transfer of weapons to be suspended.
When people say arming the Saudi, no. We sign contract, country to country. We purchase, we pay money. It goes in the UK economy, and we enhance our military capabilities. So the perception that people have that the UK give us a free weapon to work in Yemen. No, we pay those contracts. If the UK decide tomorrow to stop selling weapons to the kingdom, we will find another supplier.
2 years into this war, neither side has made any concessions. And for the people of Yemen, the suffering continues. Nawal Al Maghafi, BBC News.